Adam spent his entire weekend driving around Burlington, malls, coffee shops, bars, because he was hunting for the best place to meet women. But the more he searched, the emptier it felt. Each time he walked into a new venue, his brain whispered to him, not the right time, not the right crowd, not here. Meanwhile, Nirvana did not even leave his apartment. He simply closed his eyes, laid back, and started imagining that he is surrounded by beautiful women, and all these women are smiling at him, they are complimenting him, and they are all trying to touch him. That same week, Nirvana's friend invited him to an art show, and Nirvana went without any planning. And it just so happened that every woman in that art show seemed to be magnetically attracted towards Nirvana. Because Nirvana does not chase locations. He simply creates the places that he magically ends up in. The best place to meet women does not exist. Because the moment you start looking for these venues and locations, you have already lost women. Most guys think that they need perfect bars, perfect events, or perfect timing in order to meet women. But that search, that hunt in itself is Adam's mindset. It is the illusion that success comes from cold approaching women in the best venues. But success only comes because of your persistent imagination. In a minute, I'm going to show you a short imaginal practice that makes beautiful women appear wherever you go. I taught this imaginal practice to a guy, and his nervous system got so deeply rewired that he stopped trying to meet women. Instead, women started finding him. I don't like sounding like a self help guru, but there are two non negotiable spiritual principles that you must drill inside of your own head before you actually do this imaginal practice. The first spiritual principle is your personal physical reality that you can perceive through your five senses is not real. It is completely an illusion created by your own mental activities. This is the reason why yogis call our physical reality as Maya. Maya means a magical lie or an illusion. The second spiritual principle is your persistent imagination is always creating your personal reality. The circumstances of your life, the events of your life, the actions that you take in your life is dependent upon your persistent imaginal activity. Now let's merge these two spiritual principles together and do a short imaginal exercise. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Guide your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a sense of relaxation. Now, because I have been a meditator for 3 years, relaxation becomes very automatic to me. This is the reason why I have gained relaxation and meditativeness so fast. But you need a little more practice. Now, start to create an imaginal act in your mind where your desire has already been fulfilled. That is the art of prayer. So visualize that you're walking up to beautiful women and that you can see that their pupils are dilated as soon as they see you because they are super attracted to you. Visualize that they are trying to touch you. They are complimenting you, saying things like, wow, you're so amazing. I'm so lucky to meet a guy like you. Visualize that you can smell the perfume on their body. Visualize that all these beautiful women are trying to gain your attention. Does this make you happy? Feel this happiness. Now provide all the sensory vividness to this imaginal act. The things that you can see, the things that you can hear, the things that you can smell, the things that you can taste and touch, and mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until you feel joy, accomplishment, victory, and success. Do not dismiss this imaginal practice as just some option. In fact, this is the only essential inner work that you can do that will completely change your dating outcomes forever. What you did in that imaginal practice or the art of prayer was not daydreaming. It was an act of creation. When you guide your attention through your body parts, that is called yoga nidra or non-sleep deep rest protocol. This creates a massive door between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Now, your imaginal practice, the imaginal things that you perform through your conscious mind, will magically enter your subconscious mind and completely rewire your energy. Your subconscious mind is like a projector. You unload your imaginal act into this projector, and your imaginal act will play out in the screens of your life. But the difficult part is your imagination normally is weak. Unless you can feel the elevated emotions of joy, happiness, accomplishment out of your imagination is impotent. A normal human being has practiced feeling negative emotions of unworthiness, anger, resentment, jealousy for so long that it is going to feel unnatural for him to feel these elevated emotions all of a sudden. But if you're able to discipline your attention and your imagination, you will be able to sustain elevated positive feelings for a long period of time. And the longer you can sustain these elevated emotions, the faster your imaginal act will get outpictured into your physical reality. This is the reason why Nirvana does not ask, "Where do I meet women?" He simply lives in the energy of being surrounded by these beautiful women, and life just throws him exactly into these kinds of places. He has no free will. The only freedom of choice that you have is to choose the kinds of imaginal things that you want to entertain and to choose the kinds of emotions that you want to entertain. When you do that, you have no free will. Life will just throw you into the kind of places depending upon the type of your imagination and feelings. Adam hunts locations. Nirvana becomes the location. The energy that Adam has is, "Please choose me." Nirvana's energy exudes, "I have already been chosen." When I was 19, I was introduced to the idea of cold approaching, pickup art, and psychology hacks in order to attract women. I was like an Adam. I used to cold approach women all the time, and despite that, I still felt inadequate. I still felt like I was not a man. But during COVID lockdown, as lockdown happened, and I could not go out and approach women, I started to feel anxious. I started to develop panic attacks. And to heal these annoying mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards. I started to meditate. And meditation led me to the discovery of this inner practice. And ever since that, I have not had to chase any women. I have not had to hunt for these locations. In fact, women have started chasing me. Physical reality has started chasing me. The reason why most men are Adams is because Western mind has been completely hypnotized by an idea propounded by a philosopher called René Descartes in the 1600s. He divided existence into two substances, mind and matter, and he considered the study of matter to be more scientific. This is the reason why entire Western civilization put its attention on the study of matter. And it was good because the fields like physics, chemistry, biology got advanced really quickly. But disregarding the substance mind, disregarding consciousness, has created a deep philosophical wound in modern man's psychology. This is the reason why modern man is controlled by objects in his physical reality. When you see beautiful women, you get anxious because you're letting objects or matter control your thoughts and emotions. You're letting matter control your mind, while it should be the other way around. Yogis have known this forever. Mind is the originator of matter. Mind is the driving force behind your life circumstances, events, and all of your physical reality. Most men will never do this imaginal exercise because it is difficult to completely relax your body by guiding your attention. It is difficult to vividly imagine. It is difficult to even visualize in first person. It is difficult to hold your attention on the desired imaginal act and to feel elevated emotions of joy, gratitude. But if you are amongst 13 to 15% of men who are actually going to take action on this imaginal practice, then become ready, because your dating life is going to be effortlessly easy, and you will finally understand why your inner world of thoughts and feelings is consistently controlling your outer world. If you're feeling inspired, do this imaginal exercise tonight as you go to your bed to fall asleep. Because during sleeping, your brain is naturally trying to create these slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves. Your brain is naturally trying to activate your subconscious mind to become very receptive. So do not miss this moment. Practice this for 7 days and watch how women in different kinds of places just magically seem to appear, and they are all attracted to you. Or you can ignore me and keep hunting bars in Burlington and stay Adam. Now, if you're serious about mastering this, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, where I am going to teach you one on one on how to develop your imagination, your attention, and the capacity of your body to hold and sustain these positive feelings, so that whatever you imagine gets outpictured into your physical reality fast. Then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and the pinned comment section. I only coach 4 men per month, so grab this opportunity quick. This is the emotion pill, because feeling is the secret and the outer world is just a reflection of your own feelings. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.